watching Rogers TV.
Hello and welcome to What's Up London. I'm your host, Melissa Maloney. We've got a great show for you today, highlighting the people and events and organizations making an impact right here in our community. We have an incredible lineup of guests today, so let's get started. Hutton House Employment Services is a non-profit organization that supports London job seekers with disabilities by helping them overcome barriers to employment and connect with meaningful work. They also work closely with employers offering services and incentives to help build inclusive and supportive workplaces. Here to tell us more about their programs, recent initiatives, and upcoming community events are Joe Gonzalez, Program Coordinator, and Carolyn Stroom, Employment Case Specialist and Community Engagement Lead. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
Really excited to have you here. I'm very passionate about Hutton House and have a long history with the organization. So why don't we start with, I think it's important to break down the stigma and talk about who you serve, because I think there's some maybe limitations in terms of who people think people with disabilities are and the folks that you actually help.
Yes, definitely. So the disabilities are so vast, and it isn't what maybe people have thought in the past of what a disability may be. And recent Canada stats released a 27% stat that there are those of us who have disabilities, and we're all trying to be out in the community, finding meaningful work, and it's not necessarily a mobility thing, or maybe about vision or hearing. It extends and goes into the world of mental illness as well. People who experience chronic pain for various reasons. So it's just so vast that we want the community to know it's not just for one type of a disability, it's all disabilities.
Amazing. So Joe, knowing the work that you've done for so long with Hutton House, tell us a little bit about how Hutton House serves community and works with employers.
Absolutely. So we are in the ability recognition business. So when people come in, the common denominator, as Carolyn said, is that people have a disability or a barrier. We're looking at what people's abilities are and how we can match those abilities with employers in the city. That's, I guess, in a nutshell, we're matchmakers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. And so knowing that, what are some of the ways that you support employers with bringing people's abilities into the workplace?
Yeah, so we have a really awesome program. It's the Employer Incentive Program. And what that means is when an employer hires one of our participants, not only are we able to support them in an interview process, doing some on-site job coaching, but we're also able to give that employer an incentive for the first 3 months of employment, which is paying minimum wage at 20 hours a week. So they can work more than that, but that's what will be reimbursed to them. And why that's great is because so much onboarding and training happen in those first 3 months. So it's really, really nice for the employer to know that if they're a fit or not, they have that sort of safe period of time. And the employer can also conversate with us. We have job developers on our team as well, and they're going out and doing that really hard and important work of reaching business owners in our community who are open to employing folks who have disabilities, because again, it's such a wide range of what that means. And then when they come into our service, they do an intake and they get matched with a employment case specialist, and them and that person will begin to get them employment ready in whatever that looks like. So whether they need a training, maybe they need a forklift license, maybe they need to go for their first aid. Just there's all sorts of different scenarios, and basically we're there to support them and give them the opportunity to get connected somewhere where whatever they have going on is also understood and supported as well.
100%. And I think it's so important for that connection to meaningful work, right? And that we all deserve to work in an environment that feels good. And I can speak from experience in the sense of the partnership that you have as an employer with Hutton House, and that it is working together to ensure that everybody's needs are met.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I know you recently moved. So
Yes.
you're no longer at Cherry Hill. So
Yeah.
where's the new location?
Absolutely. It's 499 Hill Street, which
Okay.
is located in the Soho neighborhood. We're happy to be a member of that neighborhood. It is a neighborhood that really is investing in community, investing in people, and investing in business. So we're really, really excited to be there.
Amazing. So we only have about 20 seconds left,
Oh, okay.
and there's so much we could talk about. How can people find out about your services? What's the best way they can connect with you?
So come to our website. It's www.huttonhouse.com. And if you're needing employment support, there is a page that you can go to, and you fill in a form and hit submit, and someone will reach out to you to connect.
Amazing. Thank you both so much. I could sit and talk to you all day. Thank you for coming in, and we will
Thank
make sure to spread the word.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas you can't see, smell, or taste.
Homes with fuel-burning appliances and/or attached garages must have working CO alarms installed outside all sleeping areas.
Don't let the silent killer get you. Install working CO alarms today.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to RogersTV.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at RogersTV.com.
The Women in Music Showcase is celebrating International Women's Day by highlighting the incredible talent of women artists while giving back to the community. Taking place on March 8th at Palisade Social Bowl, the showcase supports My Sister's Place and features performances from outstanding local musicians. Here to tell us all about the event, is musician Laura Gagnon. Welcome to the show, Laura.
Yes, thank you.
Love the pink.
I love your pink too.
It's almost like we planned it for International Women's Day.
Weird.
Super exciting. So, I asked you before, but I'm going to ask you again.
Yes, love that.
What led to this event being started?
Yeah, so about 10 years ago, I started a female showcase called the Dollhouse Showcase, and it celebrated women in music, helping each other network and climbing that ladder of success. We did that for about 4 years, and I was asked by a lot of female musicians around the area if I was going to bring it back again.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, it would be our 10-year anniversary this year. So I thought, why not bring it back for International Women's Day?
I love it. So in the music industry, which you've been in
Yes.
for a while.
A long time, which I love.
But in the music industry, how hard is it to make those connections, like especially for women?
Yeah, so there's always been a kind of a stigma around women in the music scene about not being not as good as the men in the industry and all of that. So I wanted to highlight that in a way where the women in the industry are celebrated and giving them sort of that bigger platform above all the rest.
Amazing. And I'm going to also assume it's probably a pretty lonely industry in some ways as well, like because you're on your own.
Yeah, well, yes, it can be. I mean, especially when you're driving for hours at a time by yourself in this car from show to show, it can get super, super lonely for sure.
Amazing. So I know you've got artists not just from the local area,
Right.
but from everywhere.
From all across Ontario. So I have a couple coming in from Montreal. That's Cynthia and the Eclipse and Rachel Dara. And then I have some coming in from Toronto, and then Guelph, Port Dover, Kincardine, London.
Wow.
So our local London artists are, who are they here? I'm drawing a blank. Jillian Davies, and we have Anne Monez, and we have Kate Chan are coming in. And all these women have opened up for some pretty major acts, like the Sheepdogs, like David Wilcox, share stages with like Biff Naked.
Amazing.
Yeah, so they've done some bigger things, which is great.
Awesome. So what is going to happen at the event? Is it just going to be a bunch of performances? Like what's the event look like?
Right. So each artist will be doing like a 3-song set.
Okay.
And there are 10 of them. So it'll go pretty quickly. But it's also not just a showcase, it's a networking event for women in the music industry, so they can meet and greet and hopefully collaborate as well on different types of projects. Of course, we have My Sister's Place coming in too, and then they're going to have somebody from there come up on stage and talk about My Sister's Place and kind of what they've gone through, and hopefully we can all support them in that.
Amazing. So for My Sister's Place and for the fundraising, is there anything in particular or is it just for the whole organization that you're fundraising for?
It's just for the whole organization. Yeah, so really excited and proud to be a part of that.
Amazing. So how do people get information on the event, tickets? Who are you targeting? Who do you want there?
Yeah. So basically anybody and anyone can come out to this showcase as long as they're there to network and help empower each other. And you can actually go on my Facebook page, Laura Gagnon Music.
Okay.
And then the event page is there. There's not a ticket link. It's $10 at the door.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this again.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be an incredible event.
Yes, I'm excited.
Amazing. We will be right back.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Check it out. Now, more Ontarians qualify for the Ontario Electricity Support Program. You could get a monthly on-bill credit of $35 or more. Apply at oesp.ca.
Join the high-energy bodyweight-based workouts of the Thunder Twins. Gerald and Harold will get all shapes and sizes up and moving. Catch the Thunder Mondays at noon.
Hi everyone, my name's Emily Febri. I'm also known as Ranger M. I'm an environmental communicator and educator, and I get to talk to a lot of different people about all things nature and conservation. I love to knowledge share, and that's what I want to do with you. So come on, let's go learn with Ranger M.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
Business and Professional Women London is dedicated to advancing women through education, leadership, and advocacy. They're hosting a women's health panel on March 10th at 7 p.m. at the German Canadian Club, featuring expert panelists discussing nutrition, fitness, pelvic health, and how to navigate difficult conversations with healthcare providers. Joining us to talk about this important event are Kimberly McDougall, Program Chair for BPW London, and Laura McLennan, owner of Health Scope Holistic Nutrition and a panelist for the evening. Welcome you both to the show.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be here.
Really excited to have you, and such an important conversation. So why don't we start though with who is BPW?
Yes.
For those who might not know about
Absolutely.
the incredible organization and the work you do.
Yeah, BPW London is Business and Professional Women London. We have been in existence for 80 years. We celebrated our 80th anniversary this past June in 2025. So we've been part of the London landscape for many years. At our height, there was over over 200 members.
Amazing.
And, you know, most of the professional women of the time were members of BPW. So we have a long and storied history here in London. And part of what we like to do currently is to do a bit of community outreach. So that is why we are having this women's health panel in March. And I'm just so excited. We've got some fabulous panelists lined up, and they're all experts in their own field. We have a women's health coach, Carolyn Martin, who will be joining us to talk about how to have those difficult conversations with your healthcare provider. We have Dominic Gauthier from Body Mind Fitness. She's a yoga instructor with a twist. She has some specialty education with regard to pelvic health, and that is a general concern for many women, whether they've just experienced childbirth or are going through perimenopause or menopause. We have, of course, Laura, and who am I missing? Somebody.
How it always goes.
And we have Jill Ellis-Worthington. That's who I'm missing. And Jill is the founder of Water On Aquatic Fitness, and Jill will be talking about functional fitness. So the big things, how we maintain our fitness throughout our life so that we can remain active and functional in our daily lives. So what she does in the water translates to us maintaining, you know, our proper gait as we're walking and proper movement, you know, squatting and things like that.
Yeah.
So, and then of course Laura, who is going to talk about
all things
women.
Nutrition.
All
Yes.
things food.
All things food and nutrition.
It's everyone's favorite part. It's the food.
It is. And oftentimes, you know, as we age, we feel like we're doing all the right things, yet we just don't know what we don't know. And the nice thing
100%.
about what I do is looking at every woman individually. So looking at their individual biochemistry, so very tailored nutrition plans come out of what I do, and looking at it more scientifically.
Yes.
And not one size fits all. So as we age, having that specialized care in terms of what foods are actually going to support me best, it's going to take us through, you know, aging well, elevating our health and wellness.
And it is just that, right? It's not even about, you start to hit a point where it's not about looks and aesthetics in the same way. It's about the longevity. It's about how do I feel?
Feeling
how do I
our
still have
best.
energy
Exactly.
throughout the day? All of those pieces. And that shifts as we age.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact, just the approach that you've taken for this panel of how holistic it is and really looking at things, especially the conversation about how do we navigate these conversations. I think we are seeing more and more the need for women's health to be a bigger conversation. So when you look at, I'm just thinking, if you think about, you know, what is some of the advice that you do give to women when it comes to navigating and advocating for themselves?
Because a lot of times when women come to me, it's like, you're my last hope. Please help me. Like they've gone to their doctor, they've gone to the naturopath, they've gone to their nurse practitioner, and they still don't have the answers that they're searching for. So when they come to me, I look at them holistically. I'll look at their root cause for symptoms, and then we'll look at their whole health history, and then look at their body biochemistry, and put all of that together. Build out a plan for health and wellness and their nutrition. Amazing. And so it's diving really deep and getting very granular. And then for me, I always take a scientific perspective and put all those pieces together and work with them for a long time. I find like it's just not a quick fix. It's not a boot camp. It's a long process of dealing with a lot of elements over a long period of time. I mean, they've taken a lot of years to get to this point.
It's the patience
It's
to
the
get
patience,
there.
To unravel stuff.
Definitely. So where, as we need to wrap, where can people get information so they can join the event?
Absolutely. They need to check out our BPW London website, and the event is on there, and it gives you direction for how to register.
Perfect.
We do ask people to register. It's a $10 commitment to attend, but that tells us how much food we need to have.
Exactly. We will definitely send everybody there. It sounds like it's going to be an incredible event. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back.
What do I like? I like open fires, moonlit nights, chatty letters, rainy days. I like daydreaming. I love this colorful little island of ruby, emerald, and sapphire. Yet often my dark moods come. I'm possessed body and soul by this depression. They say women shouldn't write. Some days I almost give up. But I cannot contain my imagination. I made Anne real. I gave her my love of nature, my love of books, and my childhood dreams. My greatest happiness would be to climb the alpine path and write upon it a woman's humble name.
Lucy Maud Montgomery battled depression, rejection, and sexism to become known around the world for Anne of Green Gables and 19 other novels.
In The Paint Box, host Jane Roy puts a spotlight on various aspects of the vibrant visual art community in the City of London. The Paint Box, Mondays at 5:30 p.m.
To wrap up today's show, we are thrilled to welcome one of Canada's most celebrated musical ensembles. Sultans of String, 6-time Canadian Folk Music Award winners and 3-time JUNO nominees, are known for their global fusion of Celtic, flamenco, jazz, and Middle Eastern rhythms. Joining us today are Chris McCool, band leader and fiddler, and Saskia Tompkins, nickel harpa player, here to talk about their upcoming performance at the Aeolian Hall. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having us.
Super excited to have you. I said nickel harpa, so I feel like it might be a cool place to start because people are probably wondering, what is a nickel harpa?
What is a nickel harpa? Look this way, folks. This is a nickel harpa.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
What is a nickel harpa?
Oh, it's the best instrument in the world.
Okay.
I'll just say that. It's a medieval key fiddle from Sweden.
Okay.
It's a fiddle because you play it with a bow. Anything with a bow is a fiddle. And it has keys.
So neat.
Lots of strings.
I love it. And we're going to hear it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. So let's come back to, you've got so much going on.
It's pretty nuts. We've been having a really fun, super busy time last few years with Sultans of String. We've released 2 films, independent films, and lots of CDs. And this is kind of our CD release, March 1st at Aeolian Hall. And it's a gorgeous place to play. We love London audiences and we love Aeolian Hall.
It's got such great sound.
So that's because Christoph is the sound guy.
Yes.
And something special for this concert, we're also doing this whole immersive thing where we're going to have backdrop videos behind us as we play. So you get to see the wild horses of Sable Island and Luna the whale off the west coast of Canada and the Arctic. It's really fun to be able to kind of put a frame around the music. A lot of our music is instrumental, but it also, each song also tells a story, so that's going to help tell the story a little bit.
Amazing. And so for this show at Aeolian, is it how many performers will you have with you?
There's going to be 4 of us on stage.
Okay.
Myself on violin, fiddle here, and Saskia on nickel harpa, and we've got Kevin Laliberté on guitar, who's performed around the globe with Jesse Cook and Cross Canada Tour with the Chieftains, amazing player, and Drew Burston on bass, equally amazing. He's performed huge pop stages with artists like Chantal Kraviazuk and like dozens and dozens of jazz acts.
Amazing.
So we really, you know what, it's like a musical family. Like we're really good friends now, and we just love playing music together. So we take our audience on a bit of a journey, playing over a dozen styles in a show. Yeah.
Love it. And what was the inspiration for the new album?
Well, Sanctuary is an album that we created to honor the contributions of new immigrants and refugees to Canada. And, you know, we see what's going on in the U.S. and, you know, we really want to show the richness of culture and what people bring to this country as they come here. They bring their culture. I love Canada because, you know, you celebrate your own culture, but you also celebrate with your neighbors and your friends, and you learn about each other. And together we can make a beautiful noise, a beautiful sound that's so much more interesting than what we can do on our own. That's really the message of the show.
I love that. I love that. So being on stage with this amazing group and being on the album, what does that mean to you and for you with this incredible instrument?
Well, this instrument is not really known about. It's it's kind of having a revival now across the world, but it's so little known that it's really lovely to introduce it and the sound that it has to audiences.
And it's beautiful.
It is.
It's a beautiful instrument.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
To look at it. I mean, you know, 1,000 years ago, they developed an instrument like this.
Which is incredible in itself to think about.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think
how many strings are on there?
Oh, it's got 16 strings.
Wow.
I only play 4 of them, though, so it's kind of his smoke and mirrors. Yeah, because it's got this. I'll just show you quickly. This is the 4 strings I play, and then these ones are sympathetic.
Okay.
So every string is tuned to a note that I play.
Yes.
And it picks up the resonance and creates this amazing reverb. It's community based, you know. They work
I want
together.
some of those on my violin. Can I get it at IKEA?
No, you can't get it at IKEA.
I've got Allen wrenches at home.
So before we wrap, I know we have to add a little bit of congratulations for you because outside of Sultans of String, you also are a children's artist.
That's right. Yeah, I do family performances. Actually, this year I'm celebrating my 30th anniversary as a performer for young audiences and families. And yeah, last week I found out that my album Little Leaf got nominated for JUNO Award.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
amazing.
And Saskia plays the heck out of it on her fiddle, actually.
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
and a little bit of nickel
Nikki
harp.
and
That's awesome. We do need to wrap, so we will put all the information for tickets on the screen so people can get those tickets and come out to Aeolian Hall and join you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
and we're going to hear more from you in just a second.
Fantastic.
That is today's episode of What's Up London. Thank you to all of our guests for joining us and for the important work that they're doing in our community. Be sure to like, share, and follow these organizations online and support their upcoming events. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, oh.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Hi everyone, my name's Emily Febri. I'm also known as Ranger M. I'm an environmental communicator and educator, and I get to talk to a lot of different people about all things nature and conservation. I love to knowledge share, and that's what I want to do with you. So come on, let's go learn with Ranger M.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up.